movements here now. So setup wise, if we look at the right hand one here now, you can see there's a bit of shaft underneath the elbow there and the forearms there. What we want to try to do is this one here is, when you were there, line up with the club up like so. So that's sort of cocking the wrist downwards there.
Yeah.
Bows your wrist a little bit, takes the wrist hinge out of play, stops you having to move the wrist effectively, and getting that little finger from there is a big thing, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Get that down forward. Then when you just let your arms relax into it, okay? Don't sort of stretch your arms. Like the way you held the iPad, you just kind of held it. Exactly, yeah. You weren't conscious of where your elbows were. Just the way you hold an iPad, like I'm holding it here now, you just sort of, okay, my arms just hang here. You wouldn't sort of put them out there, or do I do this, or where do they go? They just, okay, your dinner, having a pint, whatever it may be. Your arm just nice and relaxed into your side. There's going to be a little bit of bend there. Also, a bit of bend there in your elbows, okay? So more sort of tucked in. And then when you set up the golf ball here now, this sort of move we said about pushing the toe of the club in the ground, you just watch your hands in a second there to sort of rise up a little bit to get that club a bit more toe down, so it's flatter, gets that line of the forearms and the shaft now in a better position. That wrist is sort of bowed down, okay? And then for me, it's getting away from this overly twisting sort of movement that you had. You went back there now, and then you see almost your head, where's it going? And it's like twisting through. And the club now is going to want to swing left because of that twist of the shoulders are going this way. So the club face points that way. So then instinctively, you've got to swing the golf club now over there.
Yeah.
Well, now almost like your top spin hooking it.
So
you're adding overspin in some ways, which sends the ball further.
Yeah.
Then you're miss-hitting it, which sends it less distance. Now you've got lots of variables. Judging distance is going to be a guess.
Yeah.
30-foot putt's going to feel about like a slower ball in cricket. How fast it can actually come off, you don't really know. So somewhat of a judging of distance will be an absolute nightmare, okay? So this little station we sort of put up here, as you can see, just put two golf balls down. These two objects here determine how well you strike it. Is it a good strike of the ball? If you hit one of these objects, the toe or the heels hit the golf ball you're trying to make contact with. Yeah. And these two here now are more your start line, okay? We can swing that golf club back now on a nice sort of gentle curve, starting the ball through there. The putter now can swing through on a straighter path this, and this again, a smaller putt, I know that, but swinging a little bit more kind of back into this, your right wrist of your right hand there now is staying a bit more this way. Yeah. There's not so much twist and rotation. Yeah. That was the big issue. I got this sort of twist and turn and fold.
Well, they got that in the head, and so everything's...
Well, and because if you're conscious of what's going to happen, you're always going to be like, where's it going kind of thing. It's the one time in golf I would say that keeping your head still or down is okay. Long game, definitely not. Your body's going to rotate through. But with putting, we want to be rocking those shoulders back and forth. This shoulder goes up and down, not around and... No. And twist around the corner, okay? So getting in a much more over the ball. You could possibly tip your head down a little bit more if you could do, but the movement's coming from up here in the shoulders and the arms this way, creating one kind of structure that controls. And again, as you said, just kind of have to practice.
Oh, that's,
I think doing that little station there at home 5 minutes a day would be brilliant.
I think everything, like the finger,
the finger down the grip. Yeah, exactly.
The grip and then getting over on the ball.
And just being able to strike the ball consistently and start the ball online. If you can do that, you can start judging a bit of distance now.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely.
Good man. Very, very good, John.